say if I'm on a date, right?
Yeah.
Should I microdose just to like give off more testosterone? Or would I just get too aged?
That's a good question. I'd say, yeah, definitely microdose. Take like a 1/4 teaspoon. And then if the date's going well, take the rest of the pack and yellow tape the place. Yeah.
How many parties have you delivered this product to?
Bro, I've been to multiple parties. A lot of parties, bro. What is this place called downtown? Oasis.
It's a sex club, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Was, what, you been there? You're freak, bro.
Was is over there?
Was sounds like he's there, bro. All right, welcome back to another episode of the Borough Sound, recording here live at the Uwine Collective. It's your host with the most, DJ Czar, joined by the honey plug himself,
That's the 3-in-1.
Director Huss.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know him from being one of the most prolific music video directors in the city, you definitely know him for the honey. And you actually brought us some, bro. I really appreciate that.
Big samples.
Yo, okay, I'm not gonna lie. So you know one of the owners of this place, Prez.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Shout out Prez.
Yeah, shout out Prez. And I remember when he first like brought it, right? And like he just gave me a sample. He's like, yo, try this, right? So I'm like, all right. So at the time, like I'm living with like an ex and like I'm smoking bogeys, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't know, like, you know, when you smoke bogeys, like your erections are not as strong as when you don't smoke bogeys. No cap, right? Like, I don't know if you know this. This is just like,
I don't smoke
it's
bogeys.
a thing. All right. Don't start. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I couldn't get hard. I was just like, I knew my potential. I'm like, okay, the bogeys are fucking up my blood flow. So I tried it, right? I tried it. I'm home alone. I tried it. So just to see what would happen, right? I'm like, all right, nothing is happening. All of a sudden, like, I just feel like energy and shit. I'm like, pretty much like super hard, but like my girl's not home at the time and shit, right? So I'm like, fuck, like what she's saying, like when she coming home type shit. So I do want to say that your product does work. You know what I'm saying? How did you even discover this honey?
Bro, so I went through like a whole like health journey, you know? So it was like roots, herbs, oils, aphrodisiacs, just trying to change my lifestyle a little bit because I went to Thailand. And before that, I was pretty much like in the gym. But I started to notice like I had some like bad weight on me. So I had to figure out other ways from just protein shakes, high intake of protein, going to the gym, just moderate it in a different manner. And all these roots, herbs, the honey, and all the other stuff that I service people, it kind of helped me find a balanced lifestyle to do what I do now with like the eats, the health plug Huss, hungry bed Huss stuff. It all just works in one. Yeah, so it's just a lifestyle choice.
Was it kind of in your health journey? Because I know a lot of people, myself included, like you get to a point when you start going to the gym, but you're like, how come, you know, I'm not feeling the way, or like I still have a little bit of body fat. And then I started looking to like Dr. Sebi type stuff, like alkaline diet. And did you kind of go down that route? Like, did you go like completely like on some alkaline shit where it's like, yo, no meat, just like herbs and like type shit? Or how do you balance that?
Bro, if you tap into my food pages, it's full junk food. There's some good eats, like you'll see some healthy eats, but it's more junk food, like 90% junk food. It's all in moderation. So the content I push out, that's like 1/4 of my like lifestyle. Behind the scenes, I'm doing the good eats. I'm working out morning and night. I'm intaking all these roots and herbs. But when it comes to like the alkaline and Dr. Sebi stuff, I tapped in, did a little research. But I'm not like a full vegan. I'm not pescatarian. I just balance. I just know how to balance. You know what I mean?
So when
I'm like
you
a skinny fat dude.
when you started, like, I guess adding this stuff to your diet, how did you notice the change? Was it like a change in your mood and energy? Did you just start like melting off the fat? Like, what was that point? Like, what were the first things you kind of incorporated into that diet to see a change in your lifestyle?
Bro, so I tell a lot of people like I'm activated. Like I actually feel like super sane because when I have my foundation set with all the stuff I explained, it's like, bro, my energy level is high. I'm like fast paced. I'm on my P's and Q's. Like I'm so focused. Like no foggy memory. I'm just direct and to the point, and I just get the job done. You know. When I do eat junk food and stuff like that, that's when I can tell it brings me down. So if I do accumulate a lot of junk food throughout the week, I know, okay, next week I'm gonna stop, and then I need a balance. It's just, yeah, bro. It's just a lot of pick and choose. It's just like that, bro, to be honest.
How do you feel about like fasting? Do you ever like try like fasting and stuff?
Yeah, intermittent fasting, it was like a main thing for me. And I still incorporate that routine right now. So I'll probably eat at like eat a smoothie at 12. Just
Okay.
just a smoothie, and then liquids till like 3 o'clock, work out, and then I'll eat at like 4 p.m. 1 meal a day. So that's it, probably 1 meal a day and just liquids.
You eat 1 meal a day still?
Yeah.
Holy, whenever, because like, yo, like you're like jacked already, you know, and you're still eating a 1 meal a day. It's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? I get your body gets used to it eventually.
Yeah.
So you are like, are you like super strict on it, or some days you might like do like a 2 meal or 3 meal, or like it's pretty constant, like 1 meal a day?
I recently started doing 2 meals because now I feel like I'm getting a little too lean, where it's almost like skinny lean. So I'm doing 2 meals now. So I eat like as I said, I had a smoothie. I'll do like a breakfast, like 4 eggs, a smoothie, and then still that 1 meal. And then that's it for now. I literally just changed it up recently, like 3-4 days ago.
When you're doing, I mean, technically you're not doing a fasted workout because you're having your smoothie, but you're kind of still like, you're not like loading up on like heavy carbs and shit. So what type of workout are you doing? Are you lifting heavy? Are you doing like more calisthenic type stuff?
I'd say it's a balance between both. So I'll start up with a lot of like stretching and calisthenics. And then in the middle of the workout, I'll do moderated to heavy weights. And then I'll end it off with more calisthenics or plyo. So it's a lot of like in between stuff.
I really like calisthenics because, like, I mean, I've done like the lifting and stuff and cardio, but I feel like with calisthenics, you can do it like anywhere. Like you just do like push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Sit-ups, burpees, whatever. And it shapes your body in a different way. I feel like if you lift, but you're not recovering properly or stretching properly, it could be like you could do more damage than good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I think it's more of like a longevity thing if you can do calisthenics and weights, because for the people that power lift or lift heavy on a day-to-day basis, you see in the long run when they get older and more mature, their body starts to break down and deteriorate. So if you're able to actually just handle your body weight, it's more longevity, like it's more purposeful.
It is. It's like it's like functional movements, because you'll see those power lifters that can lift super heavy, but they can't touch their toes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
I do want to switch gears to talk about you as a director, because that's actually how I first got put onto you. Like the health thing, I guess this is more of like a recent chapter in your life, but you've been doing music videos for like a while. How did you start? Like, do you remember your first music video?
Yeah, so I always hail up my brother, Michael Lawamba. He's like the first person that's like, yo, you should improve your skills and go to school for it. And so yeah, I started school with him, and my first music video was with him. That was like a project. So that was the first music video. That was the first only free music video I've ever did. And then after that, I just like believed in myself and then built up from there. So
what camera were you using?
Canon 7D Mark II, if you know what that is.
I don't. So I just switched to like a Sony. I used to have a T6i for a minute, but I wasn't feeling the Canon like cameras for videos. Do you feel like Sony is better for videos, or?
Yeah, way better for videos. It's more like it's like everybody knows it's good for like low light. But aside from that, just like the color correction on its raw profile, and just like overall, I feel like Sony's just like the top notch one, you know, the best one.
So do you only use like Sony cameras now, pretty much?
I have 2 Sonys, and then I have a Fuji for photos.
Okay.
So when I first started, I had the Canon, I had the Fuji. I was collecting cameras, but I'm like, yo, this is a little too much. I'm not really trying to be a production house at the time. I'd rather just buy, flip it, get some money, and then invest into a new thing, you know? So stuff like that.
Okay. So Huss, if there's a guy out there or a girl watching this and they want to get into music videos, 2023, right? What kind of equipment do you think they should invest in? What software do you think that they should get started on? How do you think they should go about being like a music video director in the city?
Okay, so starting off with like software, I feel like the most like professional, clean cut, go-to, most versatile thing is Adobe Premiere. You know about Adobe Premiere?
Yeah, I use Premiere Pro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like the go-to for me especially. And then later on in your years, if you're if you see like different routes, like you want to color grade and stuff like that, you can go to DaVinci. Or if you're a pro at editing, go to After Effects. But I always say start with Premiere Pro. With cameras, stay in the Sony line, stay in the Sony collection. Get a cool Sony A7 III. And yeah, just get something versatile for video and photos. So Premiere Pro, Sony A7 III. Get a startup gimbal, something that's worth like $500 to $1,000. Something to level up your shots from just handheld. And then yeah, just like those are the three basic things. And then obviously you're gonna build up to like lights, tube lights, aperture lights. Because lights without light, there's nothing basically. If it's all dark, what are you gonna capture, right? So yeah.
What do you recommend, like your ISO level? Like, do you try not to exceed a certain ISO level in general?
It's crazy. More recently, like I'd say like 3-4 years ago, I didn't really care about ISO. Like it was mad weird. Like I was lighting situations to like my eye. Like I was overexposing it. But obviously the best way is to have it at its minimum, like 64, 100 ISO, and then light it up with external lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like I learned that the hard way because I would shoot stuff and like there's just so much noise when you boost the ISO and you're like, I can't even use this. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Honestly, lighting is super important, just as important as like the shot, right?
Yeah. Yo, it's crazy because a lot of people thought that was my style of shooting. Overexposed. I never color graded. That's why I was so quick. I was editing videos so quick. Like I didn't color grade. I cut up the clips, overlay transitions, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
And bro, it was just lack of detail, to be honest. But people thought that was my style and they really rocked with it. I'm like, okay, I guess for now.
And are you big on After Effects too?
No. But that's a little too much.
It's like a separate skill, right? Like I feel like After Effects is so hard to master. Premiere Pro, it's like if you spend enough time on it, you can kind of understand it. But After Effects is like, and you need like a pretty like heavy duty computer, like with like a lot of RAM to actually like.
Bro, it's next level. It's next level. I don't know. Like I tapped into it once. I try to learn because obviously in this type of field of work, you have to keep learning and stuff like that. But I feel like, bro, you need a lot of downtime where you have to have like a real passion in editing. You know what I mean? Because there's like normal storyboard clip editing, and then there's the after effects of like creating from nothing to something. It's almost like magic, you know? So I don't know, like I have that passion of creating nothing to something, but to put it into the software is a little too difficult for me, bro. I'm not that techie, to be honest.
Say word. So it's more of like a creative vision kind of thing versus like that technical nitty gritty.
Exactly.
What do you do when your video is rendering? Like, do you open like a next? Do you just like start going on YouTube? Like,
bro, sometimes I sit there. I'll multitask because like if I'm editing, then I'll be on my phone for like either content creation, editing on the apps on my phone, or just like looking at business inquiries. Like it's always a multitasking thing, you know? I'm not really sitting still. Like I'm always on the go.
You're always like, it seems like you're always like productive. Like, what do you do for fun? Because it seems like you're always like grinding, either doing, you know what I'm saying? Like you're always working and shit. Like, what do you do when it's like you're just trying to unwind and like not work?
So yeah, aside from the gym stuff we're talking about, because heavily the gym is super important. Bro, that basketball, Brodie League we're talking about.
Yes, I was gonna ask you about Brodie League.
Yes, so Brodie League, like, bro, it's crazy because just a year and a half ago, I got my vision back. When I mean my vision back, I was blind. So
what?
Like,
You couldn't see?
I couldn't see. Yeah, so I had to get LASIK surgery.
Oh my God.
So
what happened?
When I was like, bro, it was like 11, 12 years old. These kids were playing wall ball.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the dude purposely whipped the ball and hit my eye. Bro, I thought I was out like a light. Like I was on the ground. Teachers came to me. Like I was in pain. I can feel it right now just thinking about it, bro. It was so painful. Basically, I slept on it thinking, you know, everything's going to be good the next morning. I woke up. Bro, I had the Fetty Wap. Like my eye was like pure black. No vision.
No way. One eye was just, you couldn't see.
Yeah, and the color of my eye was like deteriorating.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there was like some kind of like macular degeneration. And this is when you were 11 or 12.
Yeah, this was in elementary.
And then how did they even fix it? When did they fix that? You saying they just fixed it like last year?
No. So after that situation, I had to heal up in like 2 months. So my parents are very spiritual. We can lock into that too. But they, the doctors were supposed to do surgery in my eyes.
Yeah.
My dukes don't really believe in surgery unless it's the last resort. So they talked to the doctors and bro, they had to create some special eye drops.
Yeah.
So it was like prayer and special eye drops. And then 2 or 3 months later, my vision started to get back. Without surgery.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So that happened. And then throughout my years from like 13 to 27, I had poor vision. I had glasses, but you know how that goes. Glasses is...
That's normal. Everyone has glasses. But did you have poor vision in just that one eye and the other eye was fine, or both eyes were kind of like...
No, so after that happened, it affected both because they have to balance each other kind of a little bit, you know? But yeah, so a year and a half ago, I got LASIK surgery. So now I'm just seeing clear from now, like, you know?
Holy. So like, what was that like when, you know, post LASIK surgery, you have your full capability of your eyes for the first time? Like, what was that moment like?
Like when I got the surgery?
Like after the surgery and like now, like, you know, your eyes are adjusted and you're seeing life. Like, you know what I'm saying? From your eyes and like a different, like, what was that like?
Bro, it was mad detailed. Like I remember getting driven home and driving on the highway, you know, the green signs that says like 401 East and whatever garden, whatever sign. I could see the cracks in the sign. I'm like, yo, that's how detailed my eyes are right now. Like I could see so far, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like that experience was like super humbling. Like a lot of those type of things humble me, and like it's a blessing to have vision, to be honest.
Yeah, I can imagine it. I can imagine it really just makes you appreciate the small things. We take that for granted, just being able to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now all of a sudden, life's in 4K right now for you, Eli. Like very high definition right now.
4K, bro. So yeah, like super grateful. Like I kind of take this vision for like I take it to its advantage right now. Like I'm always on my phone. I'm always like, bro, I'm abusing my eyes low key where it's almost like straining and stuff. So yeah, now I have to find another balance of just taking time, you know? Yeah.
So you get your vision back a year ago. Brodie League is happening. So how does it work? Do you just get like a bunch of your homies on a team? Like, do you register for a team? Is there like a certain amount of teams that they have to have? How does this league work?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. To make the season run, you have to have at least minimum 5 teams. But they have a lot of teams, bro. They're in Durham, they're in Markham, they're in Toronto, they're international with it. Like, you know. As for my team was built up off of friends and associates. And luckily, shout out Brodie League, they put me in like a influencer package. Like I just had to make some videos for them and I didn't have to, you know.
Oh, is it expensive? Like if me and Was wanted to like be a part of a Brodie League team, like how much would we have to pay? How much is it per team?
I think per player with custom jerseys, it's like $350, I think.
That's not bad at all.
No, if you really think about it, like people have to start thinking like, yeah, money and inflation and society and stuff like that. But yo, when they do the videos and photos, especially if you're a key player, okay, forget the videos, the photos in itself. When you get photos every week, that totals up to the $350 that you pay.
Yeah, custom jersey too. And then how many games are there in a season?
There's 9 games, and then there's I think playoffs. Yeah.
Okay.
Depends if you make playoffs, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I've been seeing like clips of it, and I just honestly I like it because it's like, you know, you watch the NBA and it's like so far from like your own skill, you know what I'm saying? But when I watch Brodie League, even though like most of the people are probably better than me, it just feels like a little more relatable, and like the trash talk is more relatable. Yeah. And there's a lot of like the content is really well done. So are you kind of like behind that, like the videography of it, or do you have like a team? Or
no, they definitely want to collaborate and work, but I'm just there for the experience as like a player, bro. Bro, it's actually pretty crazy just to like even tell you to coordinate with my vision and just like the startup of things, bro. When it was my first basketball game with them, I didn't even know where to stand on jump ball. I didn't when it was the free throw. I didn't even know what part of the block I had to stand on. Like that was my first pickup game, my first organized pickup game, bro. It's crazy. And
there's some serious, like, I feel like there's some serious ballers in the Brodie League. Like I know some dudes who were like played college and stuff, and like it honestly, I think it has potential to be like even like it's gonna keep getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? And people want to watch it. And like, okay, so what's the average like score of a game? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it 4 quarters, 12-minute quarters? Like, how does it work?
It's two 20-minute quarters.
Okay,
like,
so like 2 halves. So it's like college game almost, pretty much. Okay,
it's like a college game. There's different divisions.
Okay,
so there's like rec. I think there's 4 divisions. So when you're D2, D1, that's like the leaguers. Like those guys are like people from college ball, from, you know, they just hoop.
like serious.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm in it for fun.
So that's the rec one?
That's the rec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's different divisions.
And what's the commitment like? Is it a once a week kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's like they choose a date, but it's like for us, it's every Tuesday.
So Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
And people can just come watch?
Yeah. A lot of people watch, bro. Yeah. Especially if you're like an influencer, you'll post it on your story and you say what time, they're over there.
Bro, I think I'm gonna have to pull up, bro, because honestly, like, it's entertaining. I just like watching basketball because I like basketball. You know what I'm saying? NBA games are like, you know, there's so much commercials and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but just regular pickup basketball. And especially as a team, like, do you guys have plays and stuff? Like, do you guys have practice? Or are they just like a WhatsApp group?
Bro, yeah, we actually do have a WhatsApp group, you know?
There was that one dude with the Android, like, fuck it, we'll just do it on WhatsApp now.
Yeah. Trust me. Yeah, no, we have a WhatsApp group. There's some days, like, when we know the next team is more on, like, a serious tip, we'll have practices and stuff like that. Like, I think we faced, like, 5-6 different teams. 4 of them were, like, serious. The other 2 were, like, play around. But like it's crazy that like the last team we played, the play around ones, bro, we almost caught an L, you know. So I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But
is there like scouting reports? Like
yeah, there is.
That's crazy.
There's scouting reports. There's badges too. You know, if you like a cookie man, a lot of times get a lot of steals. You probably get the defender badge. Like they do that type of stuff. Brodie does it creatively.
That's pretty sick. Still, maybe I gotta like build a squad for next season.
Do it,
bro. It just sounds like a good thing to be a part of. Plus, like when you're on sports teams, it's like a different kind of like brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your pregame meal? Like, it's Tuesday night. You're about to have like a Brodie League game. You know? Like,
damn, I actually never had a pregame. Like I never had a pregame meal.
You play all your games fasted?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, bro. Bro, you know what? It's kind of messed up, but every game before last Tuesday, I was taking pre-workout before every game.
Oh, okay.
You know what pre-workout
like
does
caffeine and shit. Yeah.
And bro, my heart would be jumping. But like I'd have to control it in game and just sauce people and hit my shots. Free throw line, bro, my heart's beating. Like I'm so like antsy. But like last game, I'm like, nah, I'm not taking pre-workout no more because that's gonna mess me up. You know what I mean? You have to control the game. You can't just be fast paced on green light. You know,
you have to be calm a little bit and like pick your moments. The thing is, like, I was gonna ask you this actually. It was one of my questions. Like, are you a caffeine guy? Like, do you drink coffee, for example?
I know, like, to be honest, it's weird. It's like on occasion. I don't really drink coffee that much. Yeah, like I have substitutes for it.
Like teas type
Yeah,
shit?
just more teas. Yeah.
Do you like pop like a honey before a game?
Yo, you know what's crazy? Nah, like that's too much energy.
Oh,
like
is it too much?
You can microdose. Like the thing is with the honey, you can microdose it. You don't have to take a full pack. So when you microdose, it's like a natural pre-workout. But essentially, like when I have all my roots and herbs and what I have in the morning, I have so much energy throughout the day.
Say a word. That's actually pretty good because I noticed like I drink coffee like a lot. You know what I'm saying? I take it just like black coffee, no milk or anything. But I tried not to do it for like a little bit, and like it is like a drug dependence. You know what I'm saying? Your body is like you start to like feel weird. You have headaches when you don't do it. You know, so I took a few days off. When I started to like get my energy back, I was sleeping a lot more. But I do think that coffee has like benefits, but it's better to get that caffeine through tea. That's what they say.
Like coffee is not bad, you know what I mean? Just like everything in moderation. I'd say like too much of something is not good, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just switch it up. Just drink some tea on some off days, especially when you like you're off coffee for like 2 or 3 days. Switch it up to tea, and then yeah, just balance it, right?
Okay. So since the, I guess, virality of the honey, there's been a lot of fakes, and we were talking about it off air, right?
Yeah.
How do I know if I'm like ingesting the real, authentic honey, and how can I tell from the fakes?
Okay, so I'll tell you off the rip. When you taste Malaysian honey, it's supposed to be bold. It's an exotic honey. It's supposed to taste sweet, right? If you taste something like sour and like you get a headache and stuff like that, it's corn syrup and Viagra.
What?
Yeah.
They're actually throwing Viagra in the packets.
Yeah.
What?
So that's what it is. Aside from like the taste and the color and look, it's more on like the branding, the packaging. Some of the packages don't have expiry dates. Some packages are misspelt. Some packages are like discolored, stuff like that. So when we put our stuff in the new package, it's because we stand by the specific product that we're outsourcing and importing. You know what I mean? So it's like we're guaranteeing you that it's the premium product. It's not the fake one at convenience stores or gas stations or an ex-hustler that sells it and they're not educating you on it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy that they put Viagra in it. I guess because people are just a lot of people use it pretty much as Viagra.
Yeah. So they're wanting a quick fix, but also too like the real deal ones, you can use it multiple ways. Yeah.
How many orgy parties have you delivered this product to?
Bro, I've been to multiple orgy parties. A lot of orgy parties, bro. There's this what is this place called downtown? Oasis.
It's a sex club, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Was, what, you been there? You're freak, bro.
Was is over there?
Was sounds like he's there, bro.
That's crazy. But but yo, yeah, I have like people that buy from me in bulk and then they just take it over there because initially it works for that type of stuff, right?
And I guess that's probably honestly such a good demographic for you to sell to, because like they're always looking for aphrodisiacs, I guess, right? Because they're freaks.
Yeah, and like honestly, everybody and their mom knows this, sex sells, right? And starting in the music industry into the entertainment business, sex sells, video vixens, whatever happens behind the scenes. This honey stuff is booming just from the environment I'm in. So why not leverage in my spaces, right?
Have you like been able to like sell like porn stars? I feel like that's like where we gotta push this product.
I feel like it'll go viral with those guys, those corn stars.
Corn stars. Oh yeah, I'm not even allowed to say that. Yeah, corn stars.
With the corn stars, I'll definitely sell to them. You know what I mean? But I'd rather talk to their managers and producers. Like I don't care to meet the corn stars.
Yeah, no, you got to deal with like the company, like Brazzers. Like you just got to talk to Brazzers and have them kind of give it to their entertainers.
Yeah, I don't want to go too deep and they know I'm a director and they want to shoot, but I just keep it strictly to one side business.
Now you shooting corns, you know?
Yeah.
Say a word. Yo, how could I, okay, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, Borough Sound, we're doing good. We got a little numbers. We got some viral clips. We're looking for sponsors. You know what I'm saying? How can I be like a brand ambassador, or like, can we get like work on a little promo code? Like, do people sell under you?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of barber shops that I supply as like pop-up shops. And then there's obviously like this space right here. They had it for a moment of time.
Yeah, we have it still.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So UUIN has it. Like realistically, yeah, we can definitely work something out. Let's see. Let's figure it out right now.
We could do like, this episode is brought to you by the Honey Plug,
Yeah.
Get your honey on.
And we can,
something like that.
Get some royalties off every sale.
Yo, promo code Borough Sound.
Borough Sound, let's go.
And I will interview those corn stars just to introduce them to the product.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Community vibes or networking.
I think this is a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yo, say if I'm on a date, right?
Yeah.
Should I microdose just to like give off more testosterone? Or would I just get too aged?
That's a good question. I'd say, yeah, definitely microdose.
Oh, okay.
And then
take like a full pack.
Yeah, take like a 1/4 teaspoon. And then if the date's going well, take the rest of the pack and yellow tape the place. Yeah, bro.
Say a word. I might, honestly, like, you're giving us these two, right?
Of course. You want to see what's in it? There's different ones in there. So you can open this. This for Was in the back, but you know what I mean? It's basically like
Was needs that for when he goes to Oasis, this guy. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Royal Sidr honey.
Yep.
And then we got Jaguar Power. Now, when should I use the Royal Sidr and when should I use Jaguar Power? Talk to me.
Okay, so a quick breakdown, right? So the half pack, that smaller pack, is actually 2 times stronger than that bigger pack.
This is stronger.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that honey is from Yemen.
This is from Yemen.
That's from Yemen. That's
Okay.
honey from Yemen. That pack, the Jaguar pack, that's from Turkey.
Oh, I'm Turkish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's from Turkey.
Oh, I have to take it.
So, so basically, that one you can microdose for energy, or you can take a full pack.
And is this just for any type of energy or specifically like sexual energy? Like,
So the energy you're actually accumulating is stamina, endurance. You're picking up your libido. If you have lack of appetite, it helps with inflammation. It's just like a little quick energy booster, right?
okay.
So that's when you microdose. When you take the full thing, it becomes a stimulant. Like it allows more blood flow to your body. And obviously, when you allow more blood flow, you know what that means. You're just picking up the pace for your partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That smaller pack is more potent honey.
Okay.
That one's twice the strength.
Okay. And there's expiry date. So I know it's not, not that fake shit. Okay. So ingredients. So this one has pure honey, 93%. And then it has Radix uricum longifolia. And then it has ginseng, which I know, and royal jelly. So, all right, bro.
The radix, that's like a scientific term for maca.
Maca?
You know about maca root?
Is that like matcha? Like the green stuff?
No. That's matcha. That's a whole different thing. Maca root. Maca root is like something that helps with libido. It helps with focus, brain fog. Stamina, endurance in itself.
Okay, so you can do. I feel like this is also good for just any athletic endeavor. Like you do a little microdose, just to get your blood flow, because that's all it is, right? The only reason why people get tired is it's like a blood flow thing. It's an oxygen thing, right?
Yeah, I have people that live and die by this. This is a different one too. This one's very popular. This one's called Black Horse Honey. That's
Vital honey.
Yeah, that's part of the black honey category.
Okay.
So
this is kind of similar to.
That
Like
one,
the
yeah.
ingredients are similar, right?
Yeah. It's just different honey makes. So there's another one called rhino honey. It's produced in the mountains. These ones are produced in the rainforest.
Oh, okay.
So it's like where it's made and where the honey's coming from, and then the mix.
I wonder how like. So you're saying like how did these people start like just making this honey? Like what's like the origins of like? Was it just like they needed a way to like an aphrodisiac?
Bro, it's an ancient elixir. Like this has been going on before times.
No
like,
way.
You know what I mean? When they there's history and like facts showing like when I think it was in Egypt, they opened up a tomb, and when they opened up a tomb, there was honey inside the tomb, and it was still like it was obviously not like the best quality honey, but it was still good. You know, so when it comes to the origin of it goes deep back in times, but it's definitely been a thing.
Yo, shout out the honey plug, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Future sponsors, inshallah. You know what I'm saying? I did want to ask about being a music video director in Toronto. Do you find that it's hard to avoid being like politically affiliated with the artists that you work with? Like it's almost like whoever you work with, you're picking that side.
It's how you promote and market yourself after. Because like let's say you work with a client, and then you're promoting them heavily. Like that's like your best video for that month. And then you work with another client and you don't post their video at all. It definitely gives people an outlook and a perspective that you're choosing a side, you know? So you just gotta know how to market and promote yourself wisely, you know what I mean? And then on the back end, like it's critical as a influencer, a content creator, just a creative in itself to post on your page to be like, to kind of shed light and share insight that you're not choosing sides. Like I'm for everybody in a way, you know what I mean? Like I work with anybody. It could be from the east, the west, south side, north side, Crips, Bloods, whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta shed light sometimes, because a lot of people don't take that stuff in, and then they just assume.
Yeah, and I know that there's been like music video directors in the city who've kind of like thrown in the towel and been like, yo, I'm done working with Toronto artists. They're this, they don't pay. There's like political affiliations. Like a lot of people, like it can be discouraging for them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's a lot of red flags, especially in this day and age with like the entertainment business. There's like a whole like fluctuation of so much videographers. So I don't know. A lot of people are like shooting the same, like they have the same style. It's kind of, it is kind of discouraging. But if you don't have like specific purpose and value in your specific lane, if you don't have an angle, if you don't have a vision, then you're gonna get washed out, to be honest. That's what it is.
I've been seeing a lot of things online where, they're analyzing hip hop's like financial footprint recently, and they're saying hip hop is kind of like going down in terms of influence. Like, oh, this year there wasn't as many hip hop albums in the top 100. You know what I'm saying? You kind of look at like even like the artists. A lot of artists kind of like came and went. Even the artists that were like prevalent. You know what I'm saying? And now, I don't know. Like, do you feel like hip hop is on the decline in terms of its popularity or prevalence? Are people just bored of this type of hip hop?
Yeah, I think one factor is a lot of people are bored because, remember, hip hop is like the main label, right? So there's like boom bap music, there's conscious rap, there's like
trap,
there's, you know what I mean? There's like the emo rap, like there's small like categories under hip hop, but it's like everybody wants to do drill rap, everybody wants to do trap rap, like, So I guess it's on a decline because it's like I said, it's like so much of the same stuff going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like the music that gets popping. It's popping for a little bit and then it's just done right away. Like, it doesn't like last the test of time. Even I notice like when I DJ weddings, like it's weird to play like new hip hop. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear like older stuff, songs that, are relatable or songs that you can dance to. I feel like the new stuff is a little more like, how would I describe it? Like,
it's like nostalgic. It's like that's what people want. The old stuff. The 90s hip hop, the 90s music.
2000s, even early 2000s, even 2010s. Like they had some good stuff, but then after that, like I don't know. I feel like it was just like quick trending songs, and then once the songs are not trending, it's like you don't want to hear it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. The music, the entertainment business right now is kind of iffy. So if you don't know how to versatile your skill set into like newfound things, you're just gonna be left in the dust, So that's why, like me personally, from the music video stuff, I barely do it. I do more like corporate stuff, content creation, brand ambassador stuff. Like I had to switch it up. Like once you're aware, like as a hustler, you gotta adapt and then move into new settings. Because if you stay in the same lane, you're gonna be stuck because you're putting all your eggs in one basket, right?
When was that moment that you realized like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to do as many music videos. I'm going to focus on this. Did you kind of notice that like maybe business wasn't as booming as it once was? Were you starting to see patterns of like artists in the city and being like, you know what? Maybe this isn't where the money's at. Like,
yeah, I think it was like the second wave of the pandemic.
Okay.
I think I started seeing more videographers. And then I've seen a lot of projects being released because I follow some of the blog pages, right? And you know how they'll say like which video is the best video? All the videos look the same. You know what I mean? The only thing different was the artist and obviously the audio of the music, but all the videos look the same. So I'm like, yo, I'm kind of falling into the field of this because some people are asking me to shoot that way. You know what I mean? They're like, if that guy's too busy or he's too expensive, then they'll go to someone else and be like, yo, can you shoot like this? Like, this is the video reference. It's a Toronto video, like, So I'm like, okay, nah, I have to switch it up. I have to take my talent somewhere else type vibe.
How would you describe that new style of Toronto music videos? Like, what's the blueprint?
What's the blueprint? Like, what is it? Like, how is it right now?
Like, yeah, like, it's kind of like, what do they expect? Is it like an Airbnb scene? And then like, what's like that formula that you saw was pretty like constant? Like all these videos look the same. What made them look the same?
Yeah, so it's like the locations were the bare minimum, like Airbnbs, trap houses, in the hood. And yeah, like, yeah, it's just the same recipe, like paraphernalia, video vixens. Like, bro, it was too much. Like, you can only do that, like, type of vibe so much. You know what I mean? Like, I did 100, like, I think 100, yeah, around 100 videos of that same type of recipe.
Really? Yeah.
And, like, you can only change so much, whether it be lighting, storyboard telling, or like giving
overlays.
Them, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of people, they just like the handheld shaking and then mad VFX.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I don't even do VFX, so I have to search it up, bro. I'm not trying to learn this game right now.
Yeah, they want like the flying Canadian money. You
Bro.
know, like that one, you can buy that in like a preset pack though. I did see that.
You can buy that now. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. Honestly, I noticed that too. Like all the styles of the videos were the same, but I also wondered, like, is that because it works? You know what I'm saying? Is that because, like, when you show other people in your ends, like, you'll look at this music video I made, there's, like, you know, a nice car, Airbnb shot, hood shots with your boys, a baddie shaking her ass. Like, it's almost like they can't hate on it because people are kind of afraid to be original or unique and step out of that mold, you know?
Like, it does work. As we said, sex sells. Having that gangster look, you know, like... You know, it's perspective, right? But at the end of the day, where there's people that actually care about their name being on projects, the art of stuff, just knowing the one-on-ones of like filmmaking and just like, yeah, the passion behind it, you have to step away from it, or else you're just feeding a common problem where it's just like you're money hungry. Like it's not even art no more. It's just... it's work. I don't even want it to feel like work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like a product. It's not really like a work of art. It's like you're literally doing this because it's like cookie cutter, bro.
Supply and demand, bro. Cookie cutter stuff. Like that's how it was for a wave in my time of like shooting videos. It was cookie cutter, and it was like, yeah, bro, same product. I'm like, okay, I can do that. Boom, same product. Everybody gets a little different like sauce to it, just a little bit.
But I guess that allowed you to have like a quick turnover time, right? Because it's like, yo, I've done this so many times, this style of video, and they're gonna be happy because you know exactly what they expect, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
A turnaround would probably be like 24, 48 hours, max 72 hours.
For a music video, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's usually supposed to be like a month.
Yeah.
Like a month, like at least 2 weeks, you know what I mean? But bro, like when you do it so much, it's like you know what to expect, right? You know what B-rolls you're capturing already. Okay, I'm doing close-up of her booty. Yeah, slow-mo, 120 frames per second. That shit's bouncing. Yeah, boom. The B-rolls on like all the paraphernalia, like, you know what I mean? Like it's all the same stuff.
Yeah, and there might be a dog there. I gotta zoom into the dog a little bit.
Zoom into the dog. The dog's barking. Yo, make the dog bark real quick. Slow-mo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, pull on the leash real quick. Slow-mo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know it. But like, when you go to the clients, you do it in a way where it's still new and refreshing to them.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell them, it's another, you can't give them that type of energy, right? You still have to provide a service, right? So.
Okay, so say there's a Toronto artist out there, there's a rapper, he wants to do a music video. What kind of budget do you think he should have to make a high quality music video?
A high quality music video. So I'm in a space where like you can like rent, like it's better to rent stuff.
Yeah.
So like getting a red cam to rent a red cam. Deposit for that is I think $5,000, just deposit that you get back. Oof. And then to rent it and then like hire a camera op, that's gonna be like 2 or 3 bands. So that's a camera op right there. To get a director, that's anywhere from like 1,500 to 3 bands. So that's already where we're at now.
Bands,
we're at like 5, 6 right now.
Oh yeah,
because the rental you get back.
Yeah.
And then there's lighting. Like if your videographer is doing the lighting, this, that, and the third, you're probably gonna have to pay for that extra fee on the add-ons. So that could be like $500 to $1,000, depending what kind of lights are coming. So what are we now? We're like at 6,000-7,000. Like I'm doing the math wrong right now, but
I think it's about 6 bands. 500 to 6 bands. You said 500 to 1,000 for the lighting, right? Okay, yeah.
I mean, if you have minimum 5 bands, you're definitely gonna make a solid project.
Okay.
If you're budgeting around 1,500, 2,000, you still can make a quality video. It depends who you're going to as well, right? If you're going to someone that's well experienced, but you guys are minimizing like locations and hours and fits and props. I don't know, like any project can make a quality project. It all depends who's backing the project. Pause.
Okay, so when you direct a video, you like to have a camera op? Like you don't necessarily want to be the camera operator, or you end up doing both usually?
I end up doing both, to be honest.
Yeah.
When the client has a bag, I'd rather stay as a director. I'd rather just call the shots, 3, 2, 1, action. You know what I mean? It's just simple. It's just like, okay, I want you to go there. I want this lighting over there, and then the camera op, he kind of gives me his insight on his shots, and then we coordinate, and then we execute it. You know what I mean? When you're doing it all at once, you can only micromanage and like do the most. Like you're not being the best potential you, right? When you micromanage everything, you're doing lights. Okay, let me set up the lights, fix up my gimbal. Okay, now I need to direct a shot. So now you're holding the camera and you're telling the artist or the client what to do. And then, bro, there's a lot of just room for error. Let's just say that. You know what I mean?
It's better to have like each role has a designated person.
Exactly.
Does that include editing too, or like you want to do the editing just you, or would you have a team of editors if the bag was there? Like,
yeah, so when the bag's there, I'll create the foundation and then I'll outsource to like VFX editors or a second eye to just look at the project. You know what I mean? But for the most part, depends on the budget. I'll probably cook up the whole video myself because obviously I need to secure the bag, right?
Yeah. And most people don't have 5-10 bands.
Exactly. That's a lot of money, bro. Especially in the day and age that we're at, bro. 5 or 10 bands, what could, like, bro?
You could do a lot with 5 and 10 bands. That's almost, you can get a car. You can get a lot of equipment.
Yeah. You can start up your own business, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if someone's paying you 5 to 10 bands, they definitely believe in your vision, or they definitely believe in what you're doing behind the scenes, right? So shout out my clients, the 5 to 10 bands.
Jeez.
You know? Yeah.
I feel like you have to either be like pretty up to afford that, or you have to have a label or some kind of investors backing you. Because I feel like when I see like music videos from like major label artists, like they probably spent 50, 100 plus bands on like a music video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the money comes back in other ways, like when you're under a label, you know what I mean? When you're independent, it's way harder, you know? So sometimes even like me personally, a person that cares about clients and just people in general, if you only have like 5 bands and I know that's all you have, we'll definitely have to do a different type of project that can help you accumulate views, help you leverage as an artist, and then use that money wisely compared to just shooting like a one music video and then it's one and done, shelf life is gone. Like, you know, I'd rather you do a photo shoot, do some brand ambassador stuff, and then do like a freestyle video in the studio. So you never spent the whole 5 bands, you spent about like 35. You have money to market now. And you know, you have a lot more content than just one music video.
Should artists prioritize music videos over marketing? Or do you feel like it's wiser to put that money into marketing, especially early on?
Nah, it's key, bro. It's key to have marketing money, a budget for marketing, because not a lot of people have a story in the hood. Not a lot of people have a story, like a lot of people are having facade stories, right? So like with stories in general comes clout. A lot of people don't have that clout that they perceive in the game. So you have to market yourself in other aspects, you know?
Yeah, I think that's really interesting because a lot of Toronto hip hop artists, you want to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally like what the listener expects you kind of like to be, to have some kind of story or poly affiliations or some kind of like criminal past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you're an artist that's more of like on the conscious vibe or like a non-gangster like image, it's harder to get like the acceptance or validation from like the Toronto audience because they're so used to like that style being popping, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. It's this music game, it's hard for artists. So if it's hard for artists, it's hard for people behind the scenes as well, right? So you gotta switch it up, bro. If you're a drill rapper and you know you can speak that conscious stuff, like just do it. Like be versatile. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least you tried, right? Switch it up. You can't just stay in trap. A lot of people don't even survive the trap scene. Like, you know, it's either they're dead in jail if they're the real deal artists, you know what I mean? Or if they're a facade artist, you know, you can only fake it till you make it for so long. Like, bro, there's all those ways you're just gonna end.
I feel like at one point the Toronto sound before like I guess Toronto drill or whatever, it was like more like dark, like R&B, slow, like melodic type shit, right? But like I feel like I don't really see that as much.
It was like it was like grungy melodic. Like it was more like slow paced, like to the bars, like metaphors, you know, all that type of stuff. But now it's more like I think it paced up to be more melodic, but it's like they're just putting stuff together now. It's just sound. It's not really, there's no substance.
Yeah.
It's just,
I know what you mean.
It's just noise. It's just noise, to be honest.
What do you listen to? Like if you're at the gym, like what is Director Huss listening to?
Me? Bro, there's some drill music I listen to, but I more listen to like reggae. I'll listen to like a lot of Valiant. Bro, it's kind of funny. It's kind of freaky, bro. Yo, I'm listening to like fucking girl. Oh, I can't even swear, huh?
You can swear,
okay,
bro.
But yeah, like I'm like listening to music where like, you know, talk about making love to shorties and stuff like that. Yo, bro, I'm pumping weights, bro. I'm going crazy. I think I don't even need the honey. Bro, I'm just activated.
Wait, who are these? Okay, what like artists?
Bro, Valiant. You know, he talks to the ladies, bro. He knows how to talk to the ladies, bro. Bro, let me think. I'll bring my playlist right now. Actually, my second phone is not here. But yo, bro, I have like playlists, like different music. You know, but yeah, reggae music, like bro, reggae music too, aside from like the girl tunes, like bro, there's like upbeat, like, you know, it's just a vibe, it's just energy.
What's one type of music that maybe people wouldn't expect you to listen to or enjoy that like you secretly enjoy?
Secret music that I secretly enjoy? Damn.
Are you bumping like Mariah Carey or some shit? Like,
nah, bro. I can't lie. I'm kind of like brainwashed with the drill music too. So it's like when it comes to different genres, I'm not really like super tapped in. I just listen to almost like what's convenient. Like maybe because I am in the Toronto music industry, I'm listening to a lot more Toronto artists to just see who's on the come up type vibe. But yeah, bro, if you're not like super mainstream, like Valiant and them, Central C and them, Drake and them, then I'm not really listening to anything in between. I don't know. It's kind of.
What Toronto artists are you listening to, like on a
heavily?
regular basis? Yeah, heavily. Like whose music do you rock with?
Northside Benji, Doovie, Houdini, Bully, JG, Giovanni, bro, that's like 6. Is there anyone else that I super listen to? What's that dude, bro? Yeah, he has like I can't believe
Casper?
Casper's good too. He's actually versatile. He does good covers and remixes.
Yeah, his remixes are super underrated.
Yeah. But no, there's this. I don't know what his race is. No, he has like a tattoo right here. It's
I know
like
what he's talking about.
Tizzy.
Oh, okay.
Tizzy Stacks. Yeah.
Top 5, you bumping like top 5 press at them or not?
Like that's
really?
too drill. Like I don't want to listen to that's too drill. Like I like the melodic, like just like Casper, he has substance.
Yeah.
Like he knows how to curate a song, a cover, a remix, and his own original tracks.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? So like that type of Toronto music, that's the category I like to listen to. You know what I mean? Like Doovie, he's in his own lane too. Some of the sound the same, but it's like a good sound to keep listening to. You know what I mean? Like those are the type of music I listen to in the gym, like drill wise or Toronto music.
I do think Casper his music has like mainstream potential where like he kind of understands, like he's not just sticking to like the typical Toronto rap. He's kind of like expanding it by like sampling. Bro, one song he sampled Kanye West Heartless. And next one he sampled like, you know that song, I'm Blue and nah, but yeah, he did that one. I was like, yo, like this is like a smart idea, you know?
Bro, like, and this is not like a new thing. Rappers and artists been doing this from the past. He's just bringing it back and just switching it up with his sauce, right? So it's a smart move and he's making the right plays. So yeah, that type of music, bro, booming.
If there's an unlimited budget and there's like you could pick any artist to make a music video for, and like it could be your vision, virtually unlimited budget. What artist do you have that like dream to work with?
Bro, it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of messed up to say it, but I never had like a dream artist. I think I'm like in my career, I still have to not note down like specific goals and visions and motives that I want to do in this space of work. I actually haven't written down like who's like the main person that I want to work with. It's kind of weird. I'm just going with the flow. Like I'm on like on a wave right now of like different artists and there's just who's around me in the local industry, you know?
Okay, let me ask you this. Out of every song that's ever existed, it can be like a song that already has a music video, but what song like would you want to do a music video for? Even if it's like
remake?
Yeah, remake. Or like imagine like they approached you, like one specific song is like, yo, I love that song so much. If I did the video, I would do it like this.
Damn. That's actually a good question. I feel like it's not even the specific song or the music video, but I actually like thought about like right now, like even like working with Lil Wayne, because he's like a super creative person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's even like stories about him where he's like a genius with how he creates his wordplay and stuff. So working with someone like that who's actually a person of like he's passionate about his work. I think Lil Wayne and his projects, I probably want to work with him or something.
Yeah, especially like Wayne, like when he was at his like his peak, like when like what was like 04, 05, I guess. His music videos, like even like a Milli music video is legendary, but it's so simple. It's like almost just like a one take and he's just walking, but it's so iconic. You know what I'm saying? Like
sometimes less is more, bro.
I agree.
Sometimes less is more. Like just having that right shot planned out, the storyboard, the shot list, all curated and organized. Just simple is better. But nowadays, people just want to see the most in like 2 minutes, right? So yeah, less is more, to be honest.
I agree with less is more. I think a lot of good music videos, it's just like a white screen and them. You know what I'm saying? And then there might be like a girl shaking her ass or something, you know? Like you got to have like, or a car or something. But it's like the shots are simple and it's like more like the song and the actual artist performance carrying the music video as opposed to like throwing bare like, you know, VFX or like, you know, like I feel like sometimes when you do that, it's almost like you're trying to like mask the shots. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, mask the problems, to be honest. I feel like, if you don't shoot things right, then you got to fix it up with VFX and After Effects and all that type of stuff. But when the VFX are purposeful, bro, it's an amazing, like let's say like a Cole Bennett video, then like when they're purposeful like that, then you can tell like it was planned and organized. Intentional.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. Yo, you know, before I let you go, like I actually enjoyed talking to you and like hopefully you sponsor the show, you know, the Honey Plug.
What's the promo code? Bro,
it could be Borough Sound or you could just put BS. BS 2023?
BS6.
BS6?
Because you guys are in the 6, right?
We are in the 6.
We're from the 5, zone 5, you know? Borough Sound, so yeah, BS6.
BS6.
Whoever taps in with BS6, 20% off. You know what I'm saying? Promo code. Yeah, tap in.
Please do, you know what I'm saying? I will literally reach out to Corn Stars, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just because I rock with this product so hard.
Corn Stars. Link up with them.
I have a couple that I know I can get on the show.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I don't know if they're like just Corn Stars.
It's better.
You know what I'm saying? They got to diversify their shit too, you know?
Yeah,
there might not always be a shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was,
you see, we'll find out. That's crazy.
Was knows some for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out what you're working on next. I know, you know, you have your food page, you have the Health by Huss, and you're still like directing stuff and doing corporate videos. Is there any type of projects that, you know, you want people to keep an eye out for or tap in?
So right now I'm doing, it's called Collywood. I'm pretty sure it's called Collywood, but I'm shooting
Punjabi stuff.
Yeah, so I'm shooting an artist he's Tamil.
Oh, he's Tamil. Okay.
Yeah, so he's doing a music video / like movie. So I'm working on that. I'm working with a popular DJ from LA who's in Canada. His name's DJ Baby U. I'm doing his content creation. I'm doing the restaurant. I work with Choto Mate today. Like I just came from there. So I'm doing that type of video. I have a lot of videos just in the works. Just stay tuned with me. Health Plug Huss, Director Huss, Hungry Belly Huss, Mr. 3-in-1. You can see all my work at Booking JBM Productions. Just tap in with me, man. There's a lot of inspiring things that, you know, can motivate you to do some new hustles or something. You know, just I'm just a type of person that is for the community and uplift people and show them like a new route aside from what they're on.
Nah, bro. Dude, yo, what you're doing is amazing. And I feel like even this interview, I know especially for me, even because I kind of like dabble in video editing and content creation. And I know Was too. Like I learned a lot, bro, just even about shooting, just like even the technical aspects and then just overall the business side. And, you know, you have a lot of wisdom to give and I appreciate, you know, you sharing that with us. And I know this won't be the last time, you know, we tap in, and sure. I'm definitely gonna pull up to a Brodie League game.
Why not,
you know what I'm
bro?
saying? Where you guys play? Where you guys play?
Oh, we're out in the 5.
Okay.
Do you know what the 5 is?
I don't. I'm guessing is that Durham?
Yeah, so like anywhere like 905. So obviously you guys have the 6, right?
Yeah.
From Scarborough beyond, that's the 6. From before Scarborough on that side, that's the 5. So I'm calling that the 5 because a lot of people in Durham are representing the 6. I'm like, for what? You guys are not even from there. You're not even born from wherever. You know what I mean? So that's why it's called Zone 5. That's why I rep that.
Oh, okay. Yo, shout out Zone 5, bro. I like Durham. I like Ajax. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you guys play in Ajax?
So it's in Oshawa.
Oshawa. Oh, that's deep.
That's deep.
That definitely Zone 5. Holy fuck. Okay,
that's the boonies now. That's the boonies. But yeah, no,
that's a road trip still. Okay,
and then,
but I'm gonna reach.
Yeah, we're gonna make the playoffs. So the playoffs are gonna be in the city.
Oh, okay, like downtown Toronto type?
Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely are gonna make the playoffs with how our team's moving. So.
Okay, well, make sure you guys check out Director Huss. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Shout out to Watch the Sauce on the cam, you know what I'm saying?
Sir. Subscribe to Borough Sound.